Hey there, guess who's back? Well, you guessed, it's me. In a review this quick after I told you I was going to take a long time, well, I found some free time and I was cruising around the other day and this song came on my iPod and I said, you know what? This is my album I'm gonna fucking review. And I don't care if anybody out there is saying, why the fuck are you reviewing Mötley Crüe, man? Aren't you the singer of Thrash or Die? Yes, I am, but let me tell you something about this album from Mötley Crüe. When it came out, there was no such thing as hair metal. That term did not exist back then. When Shout at the Devil came out, it was known as heavy metal and nothing but heavy metal. That's what this album is, and that's what I'm going to review this week. Traditional heavy metal, and in my opinion, one of the best traditional heavy metal albums of that day. So in the, you know how I always go by track. Well, actually, that's what you're hearing now in the background is, you know, pretty much the first track. It's kind of like an instrumental spoken word type thing, pretty evil sounding. In the Beginning is the name of the song, and it's pretty much, you know, like a narration thing, pretty heavy duty shit. I like it. It's pretty original, pretty cool way to start the album. And then it goes into track one. So even the track one is the title track, and let's get into it, man. This is, motherfuckers, Shout at the Devil. Total metal, man. This is a bombastic metal. What great fucking production this album has. And the drum. Nikki Sixx was really good at lyrics around this time. Fucking great lyrics to this song, and it smokes, man. It's a traditional song. They always have to play, I guess. You know, every time I've seen Mötley Crüe, they always play this song. And it's a classic, man. What can you say? Shout at the Devil fucking rules. Great opening track. Next track. Looks to Kill, the first single, and as you can see here, the video, pretty cheesy, but I love cheesy 80 videos, and here they are with their Shout at the Devil costumes, Road Warrior type look thing going on here. Cool song. I like, again, I like the lyrics to this song. She's bulletproof, keeps her motor clean, and here's some other footage where they were on some short-lived Saturday afternoon music show where they showed up and they played this song. They actually lip synced it, and yeah, here you go, footage of that. Very rare. They played Looks to Kill and they lip synced Live Wire as well, as you can see in their full Shout at the Devil regalia. Good shit, man. Love this era of Mötley Crüe. They peaked right here. Even though I want to say, just to get off the subject for 1 second, that I'm not too crazy about any Mötley Crüe album after this, even though there's a song or two off pretty much all the releases afterwards that I do like. But the one album that really kicked ass was the one that they kicked Vince Neil out, and they brought in John Corabi in 1994. I think that's a smoking killer album, but it flopped pretty hard because at that time the grunge kicked in, and you know, and Mötley Crüe fans just couldn't handle Mötley Crüe without Vince Neil. They were multi-platinum, and I think they scraped gold with that one. I don't think they even went platinum. It failed miserably, but check it out. Check out the Mötley Crüe 94 album. Just go on YouTube and punch in Mötley Crüe Smoke the Sky, just so you can get a taste of how heavy that fucking album was. Anyway, let's get back to my favorite Mötley Crüe album, Shout at the Devil, and track 3. Bastards, kicking ass song that I remember when they played this on that tour. I was lucky enough to see that tour, them open for Ozzy Osbourne, the infamous Bark at the Moon Shout at the Devil tour. front row seats, man, and they played this one that night and I lost my fucking mind. There was a lot of fucking headbanging going on in the front row and a lot of people passing around coke. Alright, next track. God Bless the Children of the Beast. Pretty much a condensed song that was originally called Black Widow, which you can get on some compilation they brought out. A song that they left off the album. There's a few songs they left off this album that I'll touch upon at the end of this review. This song, wait, hold on, I gotta pass wind. Anyway, so yeah, God Bless the Children of Peace was originally Black Widow, had lyrics and much longer, kind of the intro to it. And also another thing I want to bring up is their mascot of that time was a character called Alistair Fiend, which was an awesome, awesome mascot, which they never really used ever again. I think they used him like on Dr. Feelgood Single, where he's kind of like a doctor in a doctor suit, but I like him how he was here in the whole Shout at the Devil regalia, squeezing that razor blade like British steel, Judas Priest. So metal looking mascot, and he just disappeared after this album. I guess they wanted to get away from the darker metal stuff after Shout at the Devil. But Alistair Fiend fucking rules. Too bad he was let go. Next track. Helter, Skelter, great Beatles cover. I really dig what they did to the song. They made it so very heavy metal, even though, you know, you can argue that the Beatles version was pretty much the first heavy metal song. It's very heavy, the Beatles version, and this one is different, more 80s metal. I dig it, man. Cool song. Side 2. Red Hot, still my favorite off this fucking album. I love the double bass drums and the lyrics. It's totally about being young and fucking loving the metal. You know, that's what a lot of people don't remember about. A lot of people don't know about Mötley Crüe was, you know, all the metalheads back then fucking raised their fists and raised the devil horns to Mötley Crüe before Theater of Pain, man. They were a heavy metal band, and this song proves it, man. Red Hot is 100% traditional heavy metal. And if you don't agree, fuck you. Too Young to Fall in Love. Yeah, they made a video for this one too. Great song again, man. I like the riffs. I like the solo. You know, Mick Mars. I don't know, man. I think Mick Mars shined really on this album, the first Mötley Crüe album. After that, he started doing the slide bluesy shit, and you know, he lost me. I thought Mick Mars was a great guitar player, and you can hear it on these two albums and this song. You know, this song has a great riff, man. It's kicking ass, man. I dig every song on this fucking album. Let's go to the next track. Knock 'em Dead, Kid. This is, again, some of my favorite lyrics are in this one. I love the line, Star Spangled Fight, Steel Belted Scream. Very heavy metal, traditional metal. I love the traditional metal. I know I'm in a thrash band, but let me tell you something. If I can sing like Rob Halford, I would be in a fucking band called Metal or Heavy Metal or Die, you know? But hey, I can sing thrash, and I love the thrash, so I'm not bashing thrash at all, but I love traditional metal, man. It's up there, man. It's like my favorite form of metal is the traditional shit. Judas Priest, classic Iron Maiden, Accept, old Scorpions, first two Mötley Crüe albums. Good shit, man. Next track.
Oh, here I come. Oh, my deception.
Seconds to Love, the sleaze beat. Going back to the sleaze that Mötley Crüe is known for, groupie fucking craziness. This song is no exception, man. Pretty much about fucking girls, groupies, and in the elevator, you know, taking pictures. I gotta make a star out of you. I got my camera, and just all around sleazy, hedonistic, fucking groupie song. 10 Seconds to Love. Good shit. Next track. Danger. As far as I know, this is the only track on this album that they've never played live. Kind of the ballad, but you know, lyrics are kind of dark. You know, his best friend died and all that stuff. Good shit, man. So there you have it, my review of Shout at the Devil. This is the album. I like this better than the fucking CD. Look at the CD they released, has their faces on it. I think it's fucking weak. I don't like what they did to the album cover when they released it on CD. I like the pentagram. Really cool shit. And this is my sealed copy. I have it sealed and stuff. But here's the original one my aunt bought me. It's pretty beat up, from 1983. And let me show you something. They did a in-store down here in Fort Lauderdale. And I had Mick Mars sign it. Right there, you see it's all, let's see if you can see it here. It's all blotchy here because his pen broke, his silver pen broke while he was signing it. It's kind of faded out now. You can still hardly make it back. And I was able to get Nikki Sixx's autograph before they pushed me out of the thing, saying only one person, one autograph, you know, one member, which was bullshit. But many years later, Vince Neil did a strip club appearance, and I showed up and I got his autograph on this. And then a few years after that, Tommy Lee played with his crappy solo band in South Beach, very close to my house. I hung outside and I got him to sign it. So I got all 4 people. Took me decades to get it all signed, and I'm happy. Very good album. And also I have this picture disc here, the Helter Skelter picture disc. Brings a fucking poster inside, and this really rare bootleg that I also took so Tommy Lee can sign it, called Painkillers, from the Shout at the Devil tour. And that's pretty much it. That's my review. But I want to say there's a lot of tracks that didn't make the album. A song called Black Widow, which I talked about earlier, and God Bless the Children of the Beast, condensed version. I Will Survive, Run for Your Life, or Run Through the Night, I can't remember. I Will Survive. I know there's a few more I can't think of at the moment. But there's one track that I'm pretty sure it's from this era that should have made the fucking album. Not the album is not perfect the way it is, but if they would have added this track, it would have made it even heavier. Saints and Sinners, or Sinners and Saints, whichever way you want to call it. I love this song. Very traditional metal, very Shout at the Devil sounding. All the other tracks that didn't make the album didn't really fit this album, but this song does fit this album. And if you listen to the chorus, Vince reminds me a lot of Claw's Mine from the Scorpions, the way he sings it. Great fucking album. Well, that's it. That's a quick little review of that song. They said themselves that, you know, they were, you know, Nikki Sixx was into black magic and all that shit. And supposedly on the album, somewhere on this fucking album, it says beware, there's backward messages somewhere on here. And supposedly somewhere, I don't know where, I think it's in the song Shout at the Devil, supposedly they say Satan is Jesus or Jesus is Satan backwards somewhere. I read that, but I'm not quite sure what part of the album it's from. That's another little tidbit for this album. Or while I was shouting at the devil, they were at league with Satan. I read that somewhere. I think a band like had that either as a song or an album. But let me tell you something. I was in league with Satan while shouting at the devil. I did not care. I loved Venom and I love Mötley Crüe. I'll be honest with you, Venom was a little under my radar back then. You know, I heard Mötley Crüe first, but Venom was shortly after, and I love Venom as well. It's cool to love Venom and Shout at the Devil, or may not be cool to you, and that's okay. But if you think I'm a poser because I like Shout at the Devil, no, my friend. I would be a poser if I said I didn't like Shout at the Devil when I actually have still a sealed copy and the original signed by all 4 members. I'll see you next time, motherfuckers. Bye.